Hello, I'm Tatiana Whitlock, Director of Training with the Girl and a Gun, and it is my great pleasure to introduce you to Tracy Barnes for today's Instructor Spotlight. Welcome, Tracy, and thank you for donating your time and knowledge to the Girl and a Gun community.
Good morning, Tatiana, and good morning, everybody. Thanks for having me.
So, for those of you who are not familiar with Tracy, Tracy is the co founder and CEO of T.O.P. Top Shooting Institute, founder of Check Outside, and is an Olympian in the sport of biathlon, which is a cross country skiing and rifle marksmanship. Tracy has 25 years of competitive shooting experience in both precision long gun shooting with an elevated heart rate and under stress, and three gun. She has over 15 years of experience as a civilian shooting instructor and has taught courses all over the country. And we have been really fortunate to have you participate in a number of events for A Girl and a Gun as a contributor, an instructor, and an inspirational speaker. So thank you so much again for supporting all of the women who are doing this shooting experience and all of their interests.
Definitely, I think that's probably one of my favorite aspects is being able to teach women. They're so fun to teach.
And we are very eager learners, so we can never get enough. And that's again why having folks like you share what you do is so important and valuable. So for I know you do so many different things. For the training side of the house and work that you've done in the past and work that you're currently doing, tell us a little bit about the type of instruction you offer.
Sure. So as you said, my background is in the Olympic sport of biathlon. My twin sister and I competed in that for over 25 years. We were blessed to travel the world and compete. It's cross country skiing and rifle marksmanship. So one of the biggest things that we learned and took away from that is how to shoot with an elevated heart rate and kind of under stress. A lot of our competitions we have are head to head. We have 20,000 screaming spectators. So we did a lot of training with how to mentally handle the psychological aspects of shooting and then also the physiological aspects of shooting. So we do a lot of courses that focus on those things, how to get be efficient in your shooting, both physically and mentally.
And for folks that are coming into the competitive sports, this is a very, very relevant topic and a question that so many of them have. What is the one big thing that people, women in particular, come to you? What is the big ticket question that folks ask? There's typically one that we all get that one question based on our area of subject matter expertise. What is that one question for you?
Well, I think there's two main things that we focus on with the women because we as women we tend to analyze everything, and I think we put a lot of pressure on ourselves. So when we're thinking and talking about competitive shooting, I think one of the things is how to handle those pressures, and what do you do when you get up to the line in competition and you have those nerves and things like that. So that's one of the big questions we get and work with a lot is how do I handle the pressures of shooting. And then the second thing we get a lot because women I think are very attuned to their health and their physical being, and so a lot of times people are like, I want to be fit. I'm getting into competitive shooting or I'm in competitive shooting and I want to be in better shape and be able to shoot better, hold the rifle up more steady, be more accurate, those sorts of things. What are some of the things that I can do to be stronger, healthier, and more much better accurate shooter?
And is there one kind of go-to drill that you use with new shooters to start opening their eyes to that and laying some groundwork?
Uh, for for the mental side or the physical side?
Either or both.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things with the mental side is determining what kind of shooter you are. Whether we all have the same sort of physical reactions to stress, and so we talk about the physiology behind the stress and what's going on in your mind and your body when you are under stress, and that having that understanding helps you to really know how you can handle it and deal with it. So we talk about that, and then the different distractions that you find in competition, and how to face those distractions so that you can be more clear in the head and more accurate.
And for those who are not familiar with biathlon, I encourage you to go online and look it up. And of course, you'll find Tracy and Lonnie all over that as far as representing the U.S. So she is an incredible resource for exactly this because that sport implements all of those facets and so many more. So, where can people go to find out about what you're currently doing, instructing, competing, etc., online?
So I actually send a lot of people to my twin sister. She's doing a lot of social media and different things like that these days. Lanny Oakley, you can find her on Facebook. And then I also own and started a outdoor gear rental business where we do hunting, shooting, other outdoor activities. We rent and sell equipment for that. So you can check us out at checkoutside.com.
Well, thank you again, Tracy, for your time and your contribution and dedication to bringing more women to the range. We look forward to working with you and training with you soon.
Thanks. We'll see you there.